After installing Kali Linux, there are a few things you should do, or at least be aware of. The most important thing to be aware of is the Kali user. Starting with Kali 2020.1, you cannot log in anymore using the root user and password Tor. Now, a standard non-privileged user called Kali is available, and its password is also Kali. So I'm logging in with Kali and password Kali. Many, if not all, administrative tasks, including running hacking tools, require root. They must be started as root. I'm opening a terminal, and for the recording, I'm changing the theme to a lighter one. You'll see it better. And I'm also changing the font. I want a bigger size. To become root, you execute the command sudo su in a terminal. And the password is Kali. I am root. All commands executed in this terminal will start with root privileges. Notice that you are root in this terminal only temporarily until you log out. To log out, you type exit or press on Ctrl D. If you open another terminal, you will not be logged in as root, but as the non-privileged user Kali. So to become root in this terminal, you should execute sudo su again and Kali. If you don't want to temporarily become root in a terminal, you can execute a single command as root using sudo and the command, like this. I'm logged as Kali and I'm executing sudo apt install nmap. The apt command will start with root privileges and the password is Kali. That's how you execute commands as root. Next, you should install the guest additions in the host VM, so in Kali. They consist of device drivers and system applications that optimize the guest operating system for better performance and usability. The most important features are better mouse integration, shared folders, and clipboard between the host and the guest operating systems, better video support, and so on. So go to Devices, and then click on Insert Guest Additions CD Image. A new window pops up, or you'll find it mounted on the desktop. This is provided as a single CD-ROM image file, which is called vbox-guest-additions.iso. This is located in the installation directory of VirtualBox, and it means that it came with VirtualBox and it's already available. On Kali, it was mounted in /media/cd-rom0. I'm opening a new terminal and moving to that directory. Let's see its content. Here, we see some executable files for different operating systems: Linux, Windows, or Mac. We are running Linux, so we are going to execute the Linux script, which is vbox linux additions.run, this one. So as root, I'm executing the script: sudo bash and the name of the script. This is one way of executing scripts in Linux. I'm entering the password, which is Kali. It's asking if I wish to continue, and I'm writing yes. And it's running. It's adding some kernel modules and so on. I'm pausing the video until it's done. And it's done. after it has finished, it's recommended to restart the VM in order to load the new kernel modules. So you could simply execute reboot at this moment. I'm not doing it now. Another thing you should be aware of is that the non-privileged user Kali has another path variable than the user root. This means that if I run a command that exists like ifconfig, it will say command not found even though the command is there. You see, it says command not found. The reason is that the command is in the /usr sbin directory. And it doesn't search for commands there. It's searching for commands only in these directories. Notice that usr sbin is not there. What you can do is to execute the command using its absolute path like this. Or you could add the directory to path like this. I'm opening .bashrc from user's home directory. At the end of the file, I'm adding export path equals $path : and the directory usr sbin. And I'm saving the file. I've used the Vim editor, which is not straightforward if you are not used to it. If you haven't used Vim before, don't try it now, but use another editor. For example, this simple text editor. This is the file you have to edit to change the path. I'm closing the terminal because the new path settings will take effect only in new terminals. In a new terminal, I can run ifconfig as Kali without using the full absolute path. It's in the path. During this course, we'll use the terminal a lot. If you want to customize it, you go to File, Preferences, and in this window, you can change the font, the theme, and many more. Another thing you can do is to update all applications. You can do that by executing as root apt update && apt full upgrade. So I'm becoming root, sudo su, Kali is the password, and apt update && apt full minus upgrade. Note that it will take some time, maybe a few minutes.